Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy from Van Ahn & Company. It's Wednesday, July 6th. I'm going to go over the markets with you for the day. You had really lower trade across the board for majority of grains, but you had an impressive comeback into the soybean market, closing down about 4 cents on that November contract. That is about 33 cents off the low. So about an hour before trade ended, you started to see that buying come back into these soybeans, and you were able to rally off that low. You hit a low of around 10.40 onto the November bean contract, but closed at 10.77 or so. So really what you had was close above that support line of 10.50, which was a big close for that soybean market. Not the same situation in the corn market, closing down about 9 to 10 cents. That December contract closing at 3.48. That is below the support line of 3.50. So people are thinking you could see a little bit of a move on the technical side of things to your next support line of 3.35. So those are the technical targets there. Wheat was able to come back along with those soybeans, closing about anywhere from 7 to 8 cents off of its low. Kansas City actually only closing a penny or two lower on the day. Meat market's a little bit weaker into live cattle. Feeder cattle got some support with that weaker corn market, closing up about 50 cents with live cattle down slightly. And then the hogs actually got hit pretty hard throughout the day, closing down over $2 lower on those deferred contracts. Outside markets were slightly negative with the dollar up just a little bit and crude and the Dow down slightly. You're looking at this weather forecast. It looks very favorable, but now as you've slid these markets as hard as you are, you're starting to have some technical targets start to pop in, show some support lines and see those moving day averages and see what the trade is coming from there. And you'll be watching the rain totals pretty closely here for the next about 3 to 4 days, as a lot of this northern belt really needs a precipitation, and seeing how that goes. Otherwise, crop conditions do look pretty favorable at this point. I do have to close with a disclaimer. Trading in futures and options involves risk loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.